Finally have an Airbnb, 3 actually. We got 3 Airbnbs at one time. Listen, we're doing the damn thing. And the other thing too, listen, it's all coming together at the same exact time. So I also, if y'all know, we've been waiting for, we finally flip our first house too. I finally got the plans from the contractor. He sent them to me, but I'm not even surprised. There's gonna be more of an expense because the engineer said that the back wall has to be redone. That's gonna cost more money to do. And then, but listen, regardless of that, we got it the same week. Also, the same week, we're gonna hit 1,000 subscribers. I guarantee by the end of the time we come back from Philadelphia, we will have 1,000 subscribers. And we also signed the contract for the leases all in the same week. I'm just saying, I'm hyped. I'm mad hyped. I'm hyped. What do you mean? How much I paid for it? Why are you asking questions? We just vacation. We are on a vacation, Melissa. Enjoy your vacation. Look at all of that cheeks. Look at all of that. What was that? Is that a condom? Damn, we didn't bring no condoms. That's crazy. We could buy those. What are you asking questions for? What you mean? It's here, right? The car is here? If the car is here, it's affordable.
How much you pay for the car?
If the car is here, Melissa, it's affordable.
How much you pay for the car?
Affordable.
Enemies close, have me thinking they're friends. 10 toes down, I'll be free until the end. Crib outside the city, I don't feel safe in my hands. Took so many years, I'm just waiting for the wins. I'm in debt to no one but the one who took my sins. I do it for real, there's no reason to pretend. If I do it once, I do it again. Add it up, bankroll, euro.
Oh, that's a big cat.
Add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me.
It's the moment that we've been waiting for. Yeah, it's a lot of garbage.
Yeah, this all has to go wrong. This is ridiculous. But I'm not surprised.
So, like, what's the situation?
With what?
Like, with all this stuff, like, are we tossing this shit away?
Yes.
So, do you think someone is still in here?
But
I'm anxious. I'm very anxious.
We have a lot of work cut out for us. Listen, this is what we do. It's Airbnb. We came out here.
No. You said we're gonna pay somebody.
Oh, now you want to pay somebody. What happened to I don't trust nobody to pay nobody. Paying people. What happened to that?
Okay, the move-out cleaning is gonna be includes like the baseboard, the windows, the fans, the vents, the windows inside, the seal the windows, screw all the bathrooms, all the blinds is gonna be dusting. Inside the closet, all the floors is gonna be vacuuming the map, vacuum the carpet if you have, inside the oven, inside the refrigeration, inside all the cabinets, in the kitchen, inside the cabinets, and the bathroom, pretty much like all details inside the apartment.
Okay. Okay, that sounds good.
She jumped in the bag like she knew.
Oh yeah, I saw.
Philadelphia does need a work space. Not like down on the book, but definitely in that corner.
So, this is what is in here.
So the plan originally was to stay at our Airbnb that we're going to furnish until it's furnished, obviously, and then we would leave. But as y'all saw, it looks crazy in there, so we had to get an Airbnb. And I just want to say, this is probably the best. Listen, don't sleep on the private rooms, Airbnb. All right, let me show y'all where we at right now. Look at this. This is a private room Airbnb. All right, they got a fridge in here. They got the TV. They got the rug. They got the accent chair. Look, they got wood blinds. This is wood right here with a platform bed. Look at this. Look at the nice thing. Look at this. Yeah, I think. So you think that's it, right? It's not it. Watch. Hold. Wait. Look at the bathroom. This is the bathroom in a private room Airbnb. How much space do I need in an Airbnb? I don't need that much space in an Airbnb. Look at this. Look at this. They got stones on the floor. Look how big this shower is. I probably can't even see how big it is.
You got it?
Maybe. I don't see it. Yeah, I did. See, he tried to fly over here. See, you know what he was doing? He's playing with me, trying to keep flying it. You know I was going to hit this shit. He should be dead now. I don't want to hear no more bullshit from him.
We are now in the Airbnb. If I didn't catch a video of it already, I'm probably just gonna do it in the morning because I'm honestly very tired. I worked a 13-hour shift yesterday from 12 p.m. to 1 a.m. So you think they can't hear that?
Hear what? Me kissing my girlfriend's shoulder?
Oh, my shoulder's in the train? Okay. Anyways, as you guys already know, we brought our cats. We thought we were gonna have someone to like either feed or take care of them while we were gone, but that didn't really work out. So we brought them along with us. They're over here being upset that they are in confinement. I'm kind of upset. I'm kind of upset myself because I left Rock's blanket at home, and that probably would help calm him down. So right now he's just very like kind of I wouldn't even
that motherfucker.
When we were at the house, we took measurements. I'll probably just like put in a image here of the floor plan that Donovan made while we were at the unit. Donovan is still trying to kill a fly, so just know that if you hear noise in the background, it's Donovan trying to kill a fly.
I've been traumatized by that girl I used to talk to. She had flies on her roof, and I cannot.
Mind you. You know what? I'm on my business. Anyways, I think Donovan recorded part of the phone call, but we were looking at Handy, a thumbtack, and I think maybe something else TaskRabbit to see how much it would cost to get like a cleaning company to come in because that unit looks crazy. And I thought I was delusional. Donovan heard my delusions and tried to tell me I was delusional, but I was like, what are you talking about? Like what? Yes.
Are you gonna tell him? Are you gonna tell him why you're delusional? Are you gonna tell him? Oh, you want me to tell him? I'll tell him.
No one said that.
Melissa told me, she said, because when we talking, this is what happened. The house that we live in was dirty. And I'm like, Melissa, you telling me you want to clean Airbnbs and you don't even want to clean this house? And she was like, that's different. That don't even count. I'm the one to clean those. I'm going to do that. What you talking about? I'm like, Melissa, you telling me that you don't want to clean up after me and you who live together.
I feel like he's getting mad now. Like it's not quiet
who do the
time.
nasty, but she want to clean up after random people she never met. Their whole house. Talking about she gonna clean up after them. We go into the house, she see it, she like, I can never do. I can't clean up. What do you want to tell me? You want to clean?
Listen, I thought I would be able to. I thought that I'm a good cleaner. Like it was. Honestly, we still have to talk to the real estate agent because like the unit isn't clean, so hopefully they'd reimburse us for us getting it cleaned. Because our moving date is tomorrow, and typically there's a portal or something like that for us to be able to pay our rent on, and we haven't received that yet. So it's just kind of like, we want to pay the rent. Donovan probably asked them like 3 times now, and we haven't gotten the portal yet. So it's just like I would hate to have any surprises come up. So that's just how I feel.
Yeah. Fine. Let me see how it looks. Damn, that's crazy. Hold still. Damn, 4 digits. 4 digits. 4 digits. That's crazy. It was a long and hard. It was a lot of work. We listen.
Oh my gosh.
We got it. Oh, we got it? Oh. 1,001. We got 1,001. 1,001. Once, listen, man. Oh my god. I feel like it's a journey. This is crazy. We got 1,000 subscribers. I want to do 1,000 subscribers special, but as y'all see, I'm stressed about the Airbnb. This whole thing is just crazy. I feel like at least we got some good news from what we just heard. We got 1,000 subscribers. We just hit 1,000 subscribers right now. At the same time that we got, I guess I'll post the pictures of here of what just happened. So we aren't moving in today. And it seems as though there's some miscommunication about when we're supposed to move in. They're saying that we are supposed to move in 3 weeks from today, I guess. But we have a lease that says we move in on the 15th, which is today. But when we went there, as y'all saw in the video, there's a whole bunch of mess in the house. A lot of mess is still there, as if somebody's still living there. So now I'm like, all right, we got a phone call from, I guess, the property manager, and she says that we're gonna get a call from probably the owners tomorrow to find out what we're gonna do, because as you may or may not know, we already have the furniture coming for the whole first floor. All of that's beds, that's couches, that's decor, that's rugs, that's pots and pans and chairs and bed frames and ottomans and poofs and all type lights and everything for the whole first floor. Move in. Why is it gotta be like this? Why can't it just be?
It's you, Donovan. You know it never goes easy.
Oh my gosh.
This is why you have 1,000 subscribers, because they need to hear what's next in your story.
Obviously.
It doesn't count.
You know what? You're right. That's why I got 1,000. That's why. Because if it was easy, nobody want to see this. Nobody want to watch the videos, right? And the storage unit that we got allows us to have furniture dropped off. All of them don't allow that. So we're turning. Melissa right now is bringing the furniture in the house. So tomorrow we can bring it to the actual storage unit because they're closed today. So we're hoping this is just a very temporary thing. We can drop it off and then come back tomorrow and start Airbnb probably next week. That's what we hope. But as of right now, we have no definite answer. Figure it out. I know we walking. You gonna figure it out somehow?
She hates it, like, so much.
There you go. Figure it out.
Like, she'd rather be stationary. Rock? After we've been there for like 3 hours. Get them. But she looks so... I feel like she'd jump out. Yeah, but I feel like she would though. Rock can't jump if he wanted to. Shit. outside of IKEA. We just came from the storage unit, so we have a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be delivered from Amazon, and we'd like to put up a Ring doorbell so we can see when the delivery people get there, and we can tell them like where to drop it off, or you know, if there's a code to bring it inside. So we can't really do that because there's no Wi-Fi for the Ring to connect to. So we just spent kind of the whole morning trying to figure that out. I think Donovan was able to find a hotspot.
Yeah, I had to pay for Xfinity, so now I have an Xfinity account just to get a hotspot, just to put the Ring on the door.
So I want to see if you answer my question.
Okay, go ahead. What's the question?
Is it big enough?
Yes. What else?
Are you annoyed?
Come on!
Yes. Come on, so you can take a picture.
I'm hungry, you hungry?
So as you guys see, we are back at the Airbnb unit. We're trying to set up the Ring device. We don't really have anything to screw it into right now. So update, the Ring that we got is still not connecting to the Xfinity thing that we tried to use. Forgive me, I'm tired, I'm hungry. So right now we're heading to get something to eat. We haven't eaten anything today, and right now it's almost 5 o'clock.
Still have not gotten a call from the owner of the building.
Yeah. Not that I was really expecting one.
Facts.
Based off of how they've been moving this whole time.
That's very true.
So.
So I thought today was about to be soon done. It's not. The rest of the day is going to consist of us going back to our Airbnb. Not the one that we are staying in, the one that we have to furnish. Get the furniture that dropped off today, put that in the car, drive it to the storage unit.
Depending on how much stuff was delivered, we might have to take 2 trips.
Bruh, depending on what was delivered. I don't even know what's delivered.
See? His whole body is up. Oh, there's a dog.
One trip.
I said all these big ass boxes came out of one car. That's what we're talking about. We said one trip. One trip. Alright, so as you can see, we are heavy movers. We get shit done. So we thought we just had one more thing to do and that would be the end of our day. But no. We just remembered that we have to pick up an item from Target. A chair. So we have to go to Target, come back here.
I don't know about that. I might leave it in the car.
Well, it depends on how big it is, honestly. So if it's big and if it's small enough, we can leave it here. But if not, we're gonna have to come back here, put it up. So Donovan asked me how the car was, and I was like, yeah, he parked good. I thought he did, but this is how he parked in the spot. Oh, okay. I thought for sure you was gonna hit it. I'm like,
oh, it's in. It's in. It's in. It's in. Are you trying to get nasty on the car? Oh, I thought you were trying to get nasty on the car. I see you twerking your hips. I thought you were trying to get, oh, it was your foot. Oh.
see, we got some furniture in here.
By the end of this video, it's going to be mad stuff in here. Oh, fuck. And what I just realized today is we have not bought no furniture for a second unit.
So We just got out of the last destination of the night. That was Walmart. Don't know if y'all can see it over there. I'm tired, sticky, nasty feeling. I feel like Donovan probably feels the same way. We're gonna head back to the place now. And the Airbnb now. Only thing that kind of sucks is that we can't cook in this Airbnb. So I wasn't, it's crazy because we wasn't expecting to be here for this long. Alright, so catch y'all at the house. We were supposed to move in the 15th. Right now it's currently August 17th and we are not in the unit, not setting it up. So they were supposed to get back to us and tell us what's up because our lease says the 15th. We're supposed to pay 4 months of rent. First month, second month, and then 2 security deposits for each unit. Our first month was supposed to start on August 15th, which means that we'd probably have to pay like 2 weeks of prorated rent because it's in August. You know what it is? I feel like they're probably gonna ask us to start like September 1st instead. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, how you doing? This is Donovan.
Hey, Donovan, how you doing?
I'm good.
Thanks for returning the call.
No worries. What's going on?
Yeah, no problem. So, this just came across here on my desk. The lease that you were into?
Yeah.
Okay, so in talking to, he informed me that in a few more months, Airbnbs aren't going to be legal in the city anymore, and he doesn't want to take a chance on entering into something like this, which is going to be a mess. That's what he said to me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So he said before anything even takes place, he wanted me to let you know that. He said to save everybody the trouble.
Yeah, I kind of already went through a lot of trouble with a lot of furniture's been ordered, a lot of money's been spent on a lot of different things setting this up. We've been talking for about a month and a half now. And this Philadelphia information is new to me. I haven't heard this. Is he sure about this? Like, where did he get this information from?
Yeah, I mean, I can check on all where he got it, but yeah. I mean, from my understanding, it's 100% accurate.
Okay. So question: if it was inaccurate and there was some type of mistake, would he still be interested in doing it, or is he what's going on with that? Because like I said, I know a lot of people who are currently operating different short-term rental units using different platforms, and they're in Philadelphia. So like I said, this is news to me.
Yeah, I mean, he probably would be, but the problem here is now you're entering into a long-term lease. So if it was something, his understanding is in a very near future. So his problem is he doesn't want to do that, until he knows exactly what's going on, because there's no point in getting into something like that if this is in fact the case.
Okay, so where we stand? I'm still kind of confused with what's going on. Like I said, we've been talking for 2 months. I've already ordered furniture. We signed the lease already. He agreed to the lease 2 weeks ago. He signed it. So I'm like, it's kind of now 2 weeks later.
Mean, did he tell you to buy all the furniture and stuff for it?
He didn't have to. Once he signed the lease, was under the impression that we would be moving in. Even up until Sunday, I just talked to the realtor who works with him, who said that I'll be moving in the following week. I talked to the property manager. They said I'll also be moving in the following week, which would be next week. They said that because the person is still there right now, that's why I can't move in. So I'm just finding, like, up until this phone call right now, everybody's been in agreement that I'll be moving in within this week or next week.
Oh, wow. Okay. Did you already gave him a deposit and all that, or?
I haven't given the deposit yet because they haven't set up the portal. So that's why I'm waiting on them to set the portal up.
Okay. Did you, the lease is signed, you're saying?
Yeah, I have a signed lease. I actually have two, because one of them was revised. So I have 2 signed leases.
You have 2 signed leases?
Yes, the first signed lease was because we were supposed to move in 3 weeks from the date, and then after we renegotiated, we changed it to the 15th. So I have 2 different signed leases for moving into this unit, or to the building.
Oh, okay. And how much did you spend as far as stuff goes?
For furniture right now, we're probably maybe like 10,000, maybe something around there.
Oh, okay. I mean, you ordered it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But okay. So, yeah, so that's fine. It's not a problem for you to just cancel it.
Well, it's here now because that was the issue that we ran into. I was supposed to move it on the 15th, so now the furniture is here. I had to find a way to store it somewhere because I can't leave it in the building because I can't get it. I actually have the codes for the building now. They gave me the codes last week to get into the building. So I had the furniture in the hallway. I had to put in a storage unit. So I had to pay for the storage unit. And then I'm driving around Philadelphia trying to get different things set up because I was under the impression that we would be moving in either this week or next week.
Okay. All right. So, all right, we'll see what's I'm gonna have to, I guess, look at that. But let me ask you this. I mean, how much was the storage unit?
It's like $400 a month.
And our lodging.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, you just did all this. Like, this is relatively within a week or something, right?
Right. Because like I said, we put the move on the 15th. All these things I had to spend was not planned. Because I thought I was going to move in on the 15th and be done.
All right, so I'm glad I reached out to you then before it gets like any more in depth, because you just got the furniture, so that can be returned. That's no big deal. That could be done. So my suggestion is that you just return the furniture, and then I guess your only expense would be the $400 you spent on the whatever storage, right?
Yeah, and then the lodging for staying out here in Philadelphia. And the car, actually. You had to rent a car to come out here.
Okay. Well, I can talk to these guys about it. You know, how long have you been out here?
I came out here Saturday. And I was going to be out here for the whole week because I have furniture coming in all week.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
So he changed his mind from Sunday to today? Is that what you're saying?
Well, it's not he changed his mind. I mean, if this is going to be prohibited, the lease is invalid. I mean, you can't write a lease into something like that. I mean, once this goes into effect, you guys are going to have problems. I mean, is that what you want to do? I mean, if you want to start signing all sorts of liability waivers and all sorts of stuff, that's a different story. But I don't even know why you want to go down that road if, I mean, he doesn't want to take the chance. I don't know why you would.
There may be like a hotel license or something.
Yeah, because what I've seen, even similar to what they're doing right now in real estate, they have the wholesale license. I know in Atlanta, they have you get a license to do Airbnb. So that's why I'm like, they might just have you apply for a license if you're going to run an Airbnb. Right now, I don't think they have a license. They're probably going to have you, sign up for something like that. That's why I'm like, every place is different. They want to make money off of it. So I don't really think they're going to prohibit it across the whole state. So if I have to sign a liability for it, I have no problem with that. I'm just going to look into the law exactly. Like I said, this is new to me. I have not heard this. I've been looking to do in this area for a while now, and I'm just now hearing this today. Okay, guys. What's your relationship with this?
I work with.
Okay.
I do. Yeah. I help them in a lot of different areas.
Okay, got you.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
All right, you got it. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bro.
I feel like there's gonna be some type of license. We can do that.
I'm like, we have a lease. We have a lease. I don't care what it is y'all think about this now. We have a lease that you already signed. This lease means nothing.
Both of them said that. Both of them, him and Erica was like, well, you have a signed lease? I'm like, yes, the lease is
honestly
signed.
That should be the first going forward. First thing we say is we have a signed lease.
Yeah.
You signed the lease. It's legally binding once you sign it. Yeah. And it's like, if you break my lease, you're gonna have to pay me.
Yeah.
Talking about, well, did you give any money? Did you put any money down? No, and it's your fault. And y'all better be glad that there's no money down,
bro.
Because that they might have a little bit more leeway in like court or whatever, but either way, we have a signed binding contract. And I'm like, I feel like they have no clue what Airbnb is about. And I think that's another problem too, because it's like, y'all own the property. This doesn't necessarily affect you the same way as people who are like sneakily doing Airbnb. Yeah. And, like under your nose. No, you are aware, we are aware. This is a business relationship. We have an LLC. We want to do this the legal way. That is if we have to pay a tax, we'll pay the tax. If we have to get a license, we'll get the license. If we have to go on a registry, we'll do that. Okay.
Hey, Donovan. All right, so I got some info from you.
Okay, got you.
All right, so I'm looking at the thing here that was forwarded to me. Operators of Airbnbs and other short-term rentals in Philadelphia would have to conform to new rules under a bill advanced by City Council Committee. The bill creates 2 new licenses. One involves an operator's license for short-term rentals, which will be available to the owner of a property or someone who lived in it for at least 6 months out of the year. The second is a license for booking agents. They would have to assure the properties on its platforms are licensed and keep track of rentals in case of complaints. So that's apparently the bill that is making him shy away. Now, on the other end, I was trying to figure out why a deposit wasn't even put down on here. So I called, I got the number of the agent, I guess, who you talked to.
Yeah.
He told me that the portal never opened up because the lease wasn't completed. So I said, send it over. What do you mean it wasn't completed? He's telling me it's signed. He said it was signed, but that the 2 initial sections in the lease were never done. And that's why the portal never opened up for you to do a deposit. So do you know anything about that?
No, I don't know how that would work, because if you use DocuSign, anything that's checked off, it doesn't allow you to continue without, signing off on everything. It'll tell you, hey, go back up to check this off.
Right. So that's why he was telling me about the deposit. But so that's the information I have for you. I don't know if that helps or hurts you or.
Okay, so it's gonna, Airbnb will be fine as long as there's a license for the Airbnb unit. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, but Kurt, you would have to get all that. So in other words, it sounds to me like there would have to be a license, and then on top of it, the agent that you booked this through would have to verify that everything is good. So it sounds like you have a double layer here. So 1, there's no license, and 2, the booking agent would be essentially responsible to make sure everything is good for rentals. And that's what he doesn't want to expose himself. Like, he doesn't want an investigation then from the city into his building because, I don't know why, but I'm figured maybe he knows it's not compliant. I don't know. But anyway, he figures he'd rather nip it in the bud now than get into all that.
Now, if I go to him and, he's already told me yes, so if he tells me yes again, then I come back and I talk to you who's representing the owner, there's a miscommunication there.
Well, I'm not representing the owner, but you're telling me so why does the agent told you that to do everything yourself with the owner?
No, the agent told me that he's okay with that. The owner is okay with Airbnb. A little bit. Okay, so can you help me a little bit? I'm now a little confused some more. So you are not representing, you're just a friend of a friend.
No, I work with him. I'm not representing him specifically in this matter.
Okay.
But he asked me to reach out. It wasn't even him. It was I got a message here and I looked into it, and the next thing I know, I called you. Now I'm kind of getting involved and I'm over my head, it sounds like. But really, it sounds like, this should be coming from the agent.
Okay, so I'm going to have to call him. And when was the last time have you spoken to him recently?
To
the agent?
No.
So who told you that the lease was not signed, that there was stuff missing from the lease?
I got it through
they said the lease is not completely signed.
He said the reason the portal didn't open up, because I asked her, I said, what's going on here? How come the deposit was never received? He said, because the lease wasn't completely signed. That's what he was told. That's what the agent informed him. He said the lease was never completed, and so the portal doesn't open up because there were the initial sections on the lease were missing.
Okay, got you. Thank you. I really appreciate this.
Yeah, no problem. All right.
All right, have a good one.
You too. Take care. Bye-bye.
Check this lease, because I'm like, I can't even see how that's even possible. So
but either way, yeah, because I feel like just now he was saying that he doesn't want if the building is not 100% up to code, he doesn't want people to come in and look into the building being fucked up.
I get that, but what do I say to that?
Oh, okay.
I haven't say to that. I can't, because I'm like, you want me to, you have a building that you don't have up to code? Why do you have, like, I'm gonna argue him about, like, bro, you should fix the lead paint. So that's why I'm like, it's not really enough I can do with that. And if the building's not up to code, he gonna have more problems than Airbnb.
Yeah.
Like that. But
he's saying that because of Airbnb, they're gonna realize it's not up to code.
But that's the thing. I would think that's true.
Yeah.
You think the Airbnb is gonna do more investigating than an inspector who comes to your house?
Hello?
Hey, good morning. What's going on?
Hey man, how's it going?
Good. I got a call from today.
Yeah, I just heard about it today as well.
Okay. Yeah, I'm confused as what's going on.
I'm confused as well. I'm walking into a meeting right now.
Okay.
And then after that, I already talked to the owner. I kind of exploded on him, but he put me in a really, really bad situation.
Who?
He wants the owner.
Okay.
We didn't know Airbnb because this is what I told him, like, do your due diligence before, so I don't, we don't sign you into something and then you won't be able to get it. But let me finish with this meeting. I'll be right with you. I'll give you a call 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Sounds good.
You know what we're trying to do here. We want to do things 100% legally. We don't want no problems. We're going to have the security systems, all of that. Talking about, the building's up to code. Why is the building not up to code? Listen. I want to do this.
I
think that
you.
I don't know if you do.
No. This is not, I think you want it to work.
Yes, I want it to work.
But
it's like, why is it not working?
No. I think you want it to work. I don't think you want to go through this stuff that gets it to work. That's the difference.
Listen. I'm here.
This is great content. Like, this will be when everything is said and done. When people are gonna be like, "What? Y'all was sitting in the car from the Airbnb and got a phone call that the owner said no." Are you fucking kidding? Who goes through that?
Donovan, my life is not content, okay?
It is. That's what you want to be, right? We YouTubers now.
No, this is not content. I'm stressed. I'm about to cry. I'm just like, Donovan, my whole life, you're talking about, just return the furniture. Return the furniture. Just return the furniture.
And then that's why I'm like, here's my other thing too. I did not even know how to approach this guy. I don't know who he is.
Brother, you asked him. He's like, I've been working with him on different things.
The guy who just called me doesn't know nothing. Because he said to me, the reason I didn't get the portal because you didn't fill the thing out. I'm like, that's not how that works.
That's what the owner said to him.
Right? I get you. I'm just saying why it's crazy. I'm like, you trying to tell me that if I check off the DG on DocuSign, a portal gonna open up? How? There's two different websites. How does DocuSign know when a portal open up?
It don't.
I'm like,
it don't. It's not connected. We can even have this conversation with him.
I'm like, you're the wrong person to talk to. Why are you calling me? Who are you? I thought you was a lawyer. I'm like, who the fuck are you calling me? I thought he was a lawyer. I'm like, he must be a lawyer. He read over the contract. Who? This is man's.
Yeah.
This is his man's.
It's his friend. He was like, he on the phone like, yeah, bro, that's crazy.
I said, sign if you get a license, you'll be fine. He was like, back like, wait, you get a license? I'm gonna call you right back, and I'll get back to you when I talk to him.
He looked it up. They was like, fuck.
Google it right there. Was like, how you reference an article on Google right now?
Yeah.
You just pull it up. We just read the same article.
Yes,
how you gonna reference the same thing? You didn't even read no rules or no laws or nothing. You just made some shit up on the fly.
He keeps saying the booking agent. He doesn't realize that the booking agent is Airbnb. That is the booking agent.
What he don't understand is, why the fuck would they not get a license? Why would they close down the whole city of Philadelphia to not pay $150 for a license? That is even the license was $10,000. Yeah. They would pay for that.
Yeah.
They're like, sure, that's what their job is, to pay the license they have to pay the law they have. That's what they do. That's what the company does.
That's fine. Yeah, and I believe me, I have $150.
Bro, I'm going to drive over there right now. Like, yo, let's right here.
So Donovan and I were talking just now. I was looking at the website, the Philadelphia website, having to do with how to do this legally since they're making it illegal. So the thing that is the main component of this law is that the owner needs to get a license or something like that in order for it for you to do Airbnb. Now, how does this stop the Airbnb problem? Okay, boom. A lot of people are doing Airbnb without the owner's permission, and that's what they're trying to cut back on. We have your permission, sir, so just get the license that you need to get. We pay the taxes and we're good. Like, that's literally, and honestly, it says the host or the operator pays taxes. So listen, we're gonna, hopefully when we get back on the phone, have our conversation, you know, we get to hash this out and explain that there's no real risk for you because you agreed to this, and that's the only thing that would make it risky is if you did not agree to this. Yeah, and we're pulling up to the house right now because those are our packages right there behind the tree. So I guess we're going to the storage unit. It's fun running your own business. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes, it's exciting. So yeah, what's the update?
Sorry, my showing took a little bit longer. I spoke to him, but he doesn't want to take the risk with you living in a couple of months, you know, ahead when there's no Airbnb or short-term housing and stuff like that. Just for you to be aware, I got fucked here too. I lost about $6,000 or $7,000 of commission. How big of a building you looking at?
Well, how big the building you got? Because I mean, the second building you were just talking about, how many units is it?
I have a brand new building. It's 25 units. It's mostly one bedrooms and studios, so I think like it will be good for you.
We were actually looking to do 3 bedrooms and higher going forward. We're trying to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have that too. I actually have a brand new building. It's under construction right now. It's going to be ready for next year, but it's in University City.
Oh, that's perfect.
15 unit, mainly 3 bedrooms, some 2 bedrooms, you know, nothing crazy, but mainly 3 bedrooms, and they're all going to be super, super cool loft style kind of building.
So right now we're heading to meet the agent.
Around October? Yeah, they're saying mid-September for temporary certificate of occupancy. Yeah. Bedrooms are kind of small, but the units of themselves are really, really good.
What's the square foot on
the finishes are nice.
This is really small. Hey, Uncle Mike.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. How did Philadelphia treat you?
It was treating me amazing at first until the last 2 days.
Is this the property you were having rehabbed, or is this something else?
This is something else.
Oh, okay. My mind was on the rehab. So you're a tenant. Do you already have a lease for that unit?
Yeah.
Those units? Okay. Now, and you read the lease? The lease is clear on whether or not you can sublet the unit?
It says yes, you can sublet it, and it said we can market the unit as well.
Market it how? What does it say?
Like post it on different platforms to get guests to stay, whether it be our direct website or things like that.
Okay. Did you have a lawyer review that lease?
I did not.
Okay, go ahead. No, just go ahead. So the first thing is, I don't know the law. You would have to know what the commercial business law is in the state that you're in. It may or may not be considered a rental unit. Did you sign the lease as an individual or as a corporation?
It's signed as a corporation.
They should be reimbursing you because they agreed to do something that they ultimately changed their mind. And so if you have reasonable expenses, they can't look at, well, what you would have made, right? You don't look at that. You just have to look, you want to be made whole at this point. So whatever money you spent going down this path, you want that reimbursed. And then you just move on to whatever the next deal is. And you learn, you've learned something that, people can change their mind. I mean, that's, or if not, you can attempt to go through a court action, but now it's going to cost you, and you don't know whether you win or lose in that, and you're still out the apartment and you're not even conducting the business you wanted to conduct. You should always, whenever you sign an agreement, you should always be figuring out, they call it the back door. How do I get out of this agreement, and how do I get compensated in case the other party does something that makes this agreement non-usable for the purposes I intend to use it for. I look at it this way. It's better to know about a bad deal before you're fully in it. Right. If you would have paid 3 months rent up front, you didn't pay any rent, any security, anything yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, you're good. Oh, then I shouldn't say it that way. You're not good, but you haven't lost money from this particular transaction. You've lost time.
Okay.
And you just move on. Now you've learned, and so you'll do it differently next time. Right, that lease, you definitely need to set aside some funds for a lawyer. And they had a broker at least, so you didn't have to speak to the owner directly. You spoke to the broker. Well, who was representing you but yourself? And you don't really know enough about it, and so you almost need either another broker, you'd pay a fee for it, or probably better, an attorney. It's based on what you told me. Be happy that you weren't further into this thing going into the winter time, and when they flip on you and now you're paying rent, or you've paid a rent already, and people are trying to move in, then they can't, and the owner's changing locks, and all kinds of things could go on like that because it's not your property. It's, so you sort of you're learning as you go. It costs money to learn. I mean, we all business people. I go through it. Till to this day, I go through stuff like, damn, if I would have only known. You get better over time, but just it's the way it is when you're an entrepreneur.
Well, that was debilitating for sure.
Bruh, crushed my whole soul. Only upside. Well, upside is we save money.
On what?
Everything that we were gonna spend, and we can put that towards the building.
I guess. I mean, it's like, that's not weird. That's the second best option, because now maybe it would work. I can't tell if I'm doing something wrong or if this is just part of being an entrepreneur. Cause I'm like, maybe I should be super conservative.
Not conservative. I think maybe just double checking people constantly.
I mean, like what? Cause even her doctor said that I should have checked that it was signed. I'm like,
that's
what? I'm like, what?
And then honestly, we could have reached out to them. They were, oh, don't worry about it.
Bruh, and then I'm just like,
because we don't have enough money.
My issue right now is for me being more, I don't know what that word would be, more I want to say professional, but also more businessy. So like, get the contracts, have it signed, be on top of people like, yo, you're gonna need to be here by 6:30, 8 a.m., whatever, do this and do that. I feel like I'm a lot more free flowing than that, and I feel like, I can't tell if that hurts us or not, because I feel like it just complicates things, I think, but I can't tell that's the process. It is 11:04 p.m. I am picking up more packages, or at least putting them inside the house, I guess, right? I don't even know, bruh. This whole situation has just been insane. Bro, look how much stuff this is. We bought mad furniture. This is inside the house. So the storage place is closed right now, so I can't even go in there. It was raining. Can this stuff even fit in the car? Let's see. Probably not, because we still have stuff in the car from the other day. So that stuff is not fitting in the car. So you know what that means? That means it's going inside the house. That's what that means. Sushi, why? I can zoom in. Why there's a bowl underneath you? Yes, you. Why are you drinking over the first one? Yes, that one. Oh, you found it. Yes, that one. Why are you drinking over that? So why you just?
She's gonna continue. She's gonna go back.
Oh my God, Sushi, what are you doing? Explain to me your logic for this, please. You have a bowl right here, and you're gonna lean over. Yes, that one. And you're gonna lean over and drink from this bowl.
She saw Rock leave the bathroom. She had to keep her eye on him.
He was behind her. Maybe that water bowl. And there's probably more water in that bowl than the other one. Which there is. So, come on. What are you doing? You obviously, I don't know what you're doing. All right, so here's our truck right here. About to load everything up in there.
I feel like today might be like the hottest day I've experienced. I think, yeah, tomorrow is going to be our last day. So we're just trying to get everything returned now. That's the goal. We still are waiting for 2 more packages, but luckily those can fit in the car and we can return those real quick tomorrow.
Remember those days, those L's, I couldn't sleep right now. I get paid, vacay, I'm staying B-side. Breaking the blues over steak, I gotta eat right. You could be my peace sign. I don't need bad energy around me. I just need sun, you're so cloudy. I wake up good, you're so grouchy. Please get from around me. When the truth don't work, you start telling lies. Thought you were down to ride, you weren't down to ride. Caught switching, you were picking sides. Don't blink, caught slipping like a slip and slide. I was shooting dice till I got a nosebleed. Money on the floor, kicking cold feet. Took an L, should've put it in all free. Lord, forgive me for my sins.
Turns out we could have had a smaller truck, but I like the space. So right now, I am in the U-Haul. It is unbearably hot. The U-Haul smells like ass. And Donovan went to go cancel our storage unit since we're not going to be using it anymore. There's a Target nearby. We're going to go to the Target to return the chair. We have to go to both a UPS and a FedEx drop-off location.
This will be our last time at this property. Our almost first Airbnb. Oh, at least those came. So that's one less trip we got to make to come back here. This was almost ours. This was almost our place. All 3 units. It was almost ours. So close. So close. On to the next adventure in the bamboo project.
So this is it. All the furniture we bought that we now have to return.
Signed the lease. We signed the lease. We negotiated. We signed the lease.
Now we gotta close the door.
Who would have thought that we would have been out here looking for a lawyer right now? That was like, wouldn't have guessed it. Yeah, I was wondering. Yeah.
I think it could be good and black. I hate to say that, but
so okay, I'm curious.
You better hope it's not. You better hope it's not. Because I'm going to tell you something. If he rents it to a white person, I'm going to cry.
We've been in the Staples parking lot for about 2.5 hours now, trying to get all of the packages shipping labels. We found out we can't drop them all off at Staples because they have to be UPS, some of them are FedEx, some of them have to be given directly to the driver. Honestly, it's looking like we are going to have to keep this truck overnight because we have no place to put all of these things, and we check out tomorrow at like 11 a.m. This whole situation is just crazy. This whole situation is insane.
So it is almost 10 o'clock. What we thought was gonna take maybe like 4 hours took longer than that. So it's 9:30, and as always, Donovan wants to be a willing participant in getting kidnapped. Ridiculous.
A person's car broke down, and they asked us to push it with our truck.
That sounds like trafficking. A red flag number 8. How he asking her? And we already knew. Suspicious. Now we going to the front of the car, and right now we have all our valuables in the back of the car unlocked. Now he going in his trunk. What he going in his trunk for, Donovan?
To get the glizzy.
Obviously.
Can you think and just let me know how to hit his car when I back up?
He gonna watch him get out, and he gonna grab me and throw me in the pickup truck, and I'm gonna die. It's okay. I know Donovan's so safe because I'm here to protect him.
Oh yeah.
Careful of all the rats back here.
So where you want me to stop at?
Just as soon as we get like over toward that parking lot, and then hopefully I can just push it into a parking spot.
All right. So the only thing I need now, you have Venmo?
Yes.
All right. What's your Venmo?
Have a good one.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Subscriber, and we got paid.
Hi, I'm making sure he took his straps off. Talking about he need that. Oh, wait, y'all. Not okay. I was about to talk so much shit. I'm like, talking about he need better straps. So he got straps for Donovan. What he got straps for?
To get the hose.
That's not how you get hose.
We'll get on track.
No. So it seems like we're keeping the U-Haul overnight to hold the stuff because there's nowhere we can put the mattresses and that long ass thing. So I've been doing a lot of practice driving on this trip, but today's gonna be the first day that I drive the car myself. Here is the car in question. Just wish me luck, y'all.
Melissa is driving the car by herself right now. Listen, she went from being in the car with me, being scared, driving the car by herself. What do you want, bro? Just go. Can you back up? Yeah, thank you.
I did it, y'all. I drove and made it in one piece. See how clean she looking? And Donovan made it too. So we're about to finally go upstairs and just decompress and kind of just process today. It's time to clean up, check out is in like an hour, so I'm gonna just start putting things to the car. And I feel cute. So we're back home, but I'm just dumbfounded by like what's happening with my body right now. My eye is having a reaction. I don't know if you can see that. I have a mosquito bite here. I have one here. I have one here. This is an old one from the same trip. Another one from this trip. A new one.
This vlog is finally about to come to an end. We just got home. We're still unpacking right now. Tomorrow I have to drop the car off. I have to do the spreadsheet for the lawyer because he wants to know how much the expenses are going to be for when we sue the guy that canceled the lease. We also, I have to do the podcast, so I have to edit that. I don't even know if that's going to go up today. And the future of the Bamboo Project right now, it looks like we are going to be looking at Turo. Turo is a Airbnb app for cars, basically. That's what it is. And we're looking into that. We might buy a car or two. We're also trying to get the money together, or at least get ready for the renovation, because that's now going to be underway again, maybe within the next couple of weeks. We also got monetized this week. So, because we got monetized this week, that means we can start making more videos to make more money. Listen, we got a lot of things coming. We started like here, and now we like here. Right? We don't have Airbnb yet. We still have to build up our social media a little bit more, and obviously we need to have more money coming in. We don't have really any money at all coming in. We made on our first day of YouTube. I'm not gonna tell you. The video that comes out about our channel, about our YouTube journey, we'll see how much we made on our first day of YouTube. Stay stay tuned for whatever happens next on the Bamboo Project. With that being said, Bamboo Project out.